You read the title. You know what this is about. But first, many things. Also, this is the first part in a two-part series. This is only time about the base game, so no DLC counters. Those will be order of location from top left to bottom right, so that nothing stupid like the Mii's going before Palutena happens. They'll be part of a tier list that doesn't exist. Just pretend they're part of a tier list. I'll just use the letter rankings like a grade in school, except there's S tier also. So this is partly my opinion. Like I won't lie about the stats, but I may value one stat more than you. Just saying. I will still look at the facts. Ganondorf was used for all of these except the first one. So take the damage rise with a grain of salt. Well, except for the first one. Nah, maybe still do it. It's Duck Hunt. You don't know. Got it? Okay, onto the video. Starting with Peach. Her counter is pretty good, but the distance that the opponent is away from you is definitely a factor in how much damage you do. As you can see, I got about 26% on the Duck Hunt CPU, even when it was right next to me. But later in the match, I got 15% when it was further away. It's pretty good at covering your fall, but it hits sideways. So in situations like these, where you get hit with an up smash, you're kind of screwed unless you I don't know. Only get an up smash as one hit. It's I mean, yeah, like most counters, it's just like your average counter. It's good at edge guarding, but all counters do that. Or all good counters do that. We'll get to a bad counter very soon. Not soon at all. It'll be in part 2. It'll be the second to last one anyway, so, yeah, no. But, yeah, I didn't land an edge guard on the CPU, so we'll deal with it. You're mad about it, not me. I don't care. But I'll give it B tier. Not bad. Moving on to our first Echo fighters in Marth and Lucina. For Echoes, if they have any difference in the counter hit, aka I looked on the Smash Bros Hitbox's website, and if I see any differences in the stats, then I'll show it. But they'll be ranked separately. But Marth and Lucina have the same stats for their counter hit. So let's talk about Marth. So Marth's counter is less dependent on spacing than any of his other moves because there's no tipper hit. Trust me, I checked. Like Peach's, it can edge guard. I got 18% from one of them. So I would say it's more consistent than Peach's because I usually got like around 19, 17, 18%. But it's less rewarding than Peach's. Also, Peach's counter doesn't really hit below Marth. I mean, it does a little bit, but not directly below. Well, I mean, that's just most counters anyway, but so I'd put it in B tier. You're basically just a more consistent version of Peach's counter. Roy and Chrom have slightly different counters, so they will be separate. Roy's counter has a fire effect. It doesn't actually give fire, but it shows fire, so that's cool. Brownie points. And it's 30%. Wait, isn't 40% like a final smash? It's really good, and it also kills, which is actually great. It's like Marth's where it's consistent, but like Peach's where where it can be really strong, except it's consistently really strong. It can edge guard like any good counter should, so it's just really good. I'll have to give it an S tier. Chrom's counter is about half as strong, and by strong I mean in the amount of damage it deals. It's about half of that. So it's just Roy's, but the damage is a little less. It's basically, yeah, it can kill, but definitely worse. It also sends at a lower angle, but I'm not gonna deal with all all how angles affect it. But yeah, I'll give it an A tier. Ike has a good counter, doing 28%. Whoa! and saying quite far. It feels inconsistent when one time I did 12%. No, I'm not. No, I can't make this stuff up. Ike did 12% on a move. Bruh. So it's like Peach's counter in that department. I'll give it B tier with Peach's counter. Can it kill? A bit. It has the kill power of Marth. It's not bad, but it's not something to be like, ooh, that's really good. What about? Oh, so yeah, B tier. Little Mac has a good counter with it doing 30% like Roy's, but it can't kill as well as Roy's. It's at a similar angle to Chrom, so it takes some from Roy, takes some from Chrom. Basically, what a middle ground would probably look like. Besides the fact that Chrom just does a lot less. So yeah, Womack good counter, A tier with Chrom. Palpatine has a good counter, does 20%, and it's consistent like Marth. It's not amazing at killing, but it's like Marth, where it's nothing to scoff at. It can do it. But yeah, I'll put it in A tier. Yeah. And that's it for the first part of a 2-part series. Part 2 should come out soon, so subscribe to see that. And as always, thanks for watching.